Hello! Hello, 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 and welcome to this live stream of Elite Dangerous. My name is John, and I am joined by Commander Jeff.
Hello.
Where's my landing gear down again?
Michael, who knows how to fly a ship, apparently.
Hello!
And Sean, who's fishing.
Yep. Somewhere in space.
Jeff decided that it'd be a really good idea to get back into Elite Dangerous.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, Jeff has never left Elite Dangerous.
Yes, that's true.
it's also true.
Jeff decided it would be a really good idea to get the rest of us back to Elite Dangerous.
Don't do that, don't do that. No, how do
I'm
I
coming
not
out
do
the
that?
station now.
It's going well, as you can see, or hear.
I'm fine. This is great. What I wanted, isn't it?
Where's John?
How do I just look around my phone?
Is that you?
How do I do anything?
Oh, somebody just flew past me.
There you are, where are you?
What did I discover you were?
Oh no, that's Mick.
Oh, that's my hard points. Maybe if I change that.
Yeah.
There
Is
you
that's you? You're apparently competent.
are. Apparently.
I'd
As
hope so by now.
us.
Ready for a flyby?
I feel like the opening to Star Wars films. So,
John,
yes, Jeff.
I got a new ship.
The Ravenstorm Anaconda.
Oh yes.
1 minute.
Would you like to come aboard?
I'm turning. Oh boy.
John, would you like to come aboard?
Yes, are we all coming aboard?
Well, I'll pick you up, then I'll go. Then we can go. We can either go to where Michael is, or we can just get Michael on straight away.
How do I look at the galaxy? Oh, there it is! I don't need anyone, I'm figuring it out. How do I pay this?
Mike, prepare for transport. Prepare for transport.
Prepare for.
Oh no, I've deployed my hard points again.
I mean, are you sure you want him on our ship, Jeff?
It'll be fun.
Join another ship.
I mean,
Flight. What happens to my current ship? Oh, I deployed my hard points again.
I mean, at the very least, it will stop deploying its hard points.
That's what you think. How
So,
my ship can just keep going?
hey, so welcome to the Ravenstorm.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Mike. You got your voice comms on.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to not do that.
Oh, I don't hear him.
That's okay. I think voice is muted. I'm going to. There we go. That should do the trick.
Ooh.
There you go, turned my voice off.
You're alright. I've just muted you on mine. So,
Oh no, I
Welcome
can
to the-
still hear you on mine.
welcome to the Ravenstorm.
I mean, you've got a few positions. What's it actually? Oh, you've got 9 turrets. Cool.
I have
How do I-
got many turrets.
How do I pick a role?
You kind of look down in front of you.
Oh, how do I do that?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to
Aha,
jump away
free.
from this station so we don't accidentally.
Yes, good plan. I like it.
Shift drive charging.
Oh, I could be a fighter?
Welcome to the Ravenstorm.
Throttle up, Jeff.
4,
Oh,
3,
Jesus.
2, 1. Engage.
So, shall we go pirate hunting?
We
Can I-
shall go pirate hunting. We're
Can
gonna
I
go
take a
here.
moment to figure out what I'm doing?
No.
Okay. How do I get into a fighter?
We need to be not going at light speed.
Okay. Let
Otherwise,
me know when I can jump into a fighter, because I want to see what that's.
otherwise it will tear you apart.
That does not sound fun.
It's not fun.
I mean, especially as these are javelins.
I don't know what that means.
They're tiny little ships.
All the
what-
fighters are a tiny little ship.
I can be a scarab.
You can't be a scarab. They haven't put scarabs in multi-crew actually.
Watch me.
That's the thing they haven't done.
They really should, but I guess there's some sort of web coding issue.
I think it's to do with the fact that scarabs can get further away from, because like the entire planet is so they can go a lot further away than the fighters can.
Alright, I've gone on to gunner.
I thought you wanted to be in a fighter.
I know, I'm just, while we're doing this, I thought I could use the third person mode.
See how big this bridge is though, John.
This is a nice sized ship. I mean, there's a lot more room than just the three of us. Can you get anybody else in this thing?
It's only 3 multi-crew. I really like to be able to walk around it.
Yes.
When playing in VR, it's really get a sense of scale of them, because you can look behind you and just see how big the ships are. What weapons do we have on here? Pulse lasers, multi-cannon.
Oh, Michael, if you're in the gunner's seat, you can also place an extra pip into the power.
Nice. Do you have your primary fire set to the missile? Secondary fire is
Coming in for extraction site. Feel free to launch yourselves and fighters as soon as we drop out.
Oh, gladly. Wait, how do I do that again?
Look between your legs.
Yeah, got it.
I like how I say that, and that's what Michael latches onto. That's what he understands.
See, it makes sense.
You're speaking his language.
Yeah. Oops. I just tried.
What did you do?
I accidentally brushed my keyboard and nearly tried to launch myself in a fighter.
You can't. It won't physically let you. Don't worry.
Yeah, it flashed a warning saying, "What the fuck are you doing, you idiot?"
Seriously, man? Seriously?
You were just telling Michael you can't do this. What are you trying to do?
I'm very excited about this. I'm hoping we don't all die immediately.
I mean,
I'm hoping we don't all crash as we come out of Super Cruise.
That would be funny.
Right, John's come out.
no, that's Michael.
Cool.
What have I done?
No, you're both fine. Launch yourselves in fighters.
Deploy.
Fighter deployed.
I'm very excited about this.
I'm really hoping I go somewhere. There we go. I think. Or I may have crashed.
No, someone's out in the fighter.
I am.
I mean, it says I am.
Fighter
There we go.
These are speedy little things. Oh!
fighter deployed.
Okay, let's go find something.
Let's do that. What have we got over here? Key's clean.
Oh no! Oh god! Nearly crashed into our own ship.
I mean, I want to point out, Michael, that this is perfectly safe because you and I aren't actually here. We're just telepresenced in.
Very true. All fire on Jeff's ship.
Where are you?
So if we do get blown up in one of these fighters, it's fine, because we're not actually in it.
Recording this. Recording this. I'm looking to see if there's any custom. Do we have any customers?
I'm not seeing anybody. I mean, I guess the private session might make it
No.
NPC only.
It's NPC only, so it only makes it for
So does that mean there's still piracy going on around here?
There's still AI. There's still the AI piracy going on.
I've only ever played in private game.
Boys, press Control Alt Space to start your camera. To start your external camera, because these are nice fighters. These are nice looking fighters.
I mean, that's cool.
That's the story. Don't go near that.
I haven't been trying to shoot John.
I mean, I'm fully aware that you've been trying to shoot John.
It's got maneuvers.
Move up a bit.
I'm gonna try.
I'm not seeing anything. There's literally nothing out there. Oh, I'm vaguely disappointed in
Our first excursion.
our first excursion. Well, you guys, how's the fighters doing for you?
They're quite zippy.
If you're not careful, they're also quite bungled as well.
They're quite what?
They're quite bungled as well if you're not careful.
Damn it! It's John again. Oh!
Did you just like barely miss me or something?
Yeah. Look, I skimmed your engine.
I can't remember how am I meant to get back in again.
Well, first of all, I slow down. And...
Oh, I just rammed.
Oh, I think something big blue went off there.
I think you request... Yeah, I think you have to request... What the heck was that? Yeah, I think you have to request docking from your side. Which you do through the, between your legs.
Oh, you bastard. Oh. Go to submit to local authority scan.
Requesting permission to dock.
I'm holding steady, I've stopped.
Fighter docking sequence initiated.
I'm going to come back into.
Oh, custom.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God.
We got some customers over here. You might want to reject again, John, because you're about to... I'm hoping we're going to get into some...
Okay. Deploying.
Fighter deployed.
I'm firing indiscriminately. Forgot what button my target button is.
He's dangerous and
Oh, we got one.
wanted.
It's assigned one.
Where?
Cursed hatred.
This guy. Go get him.
Moxie Fitzsimmons.
Oh, you. I did that. I can't remember how to read the UI in this game.
Come on, Moxie. Give up, Moxie. Ow! Oh boy.
You alright? You're crashing. Your attack. Thank you, AI.
Can't help but notice Jeff is targeting someone else.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Die. Woo!
Oh boy. Ah!
Lie down.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Looks like he's about to die. His shields are gonna.
His shields are recharging.
Target destroyed.
Yes.
His shields are not recharging. Whew.
There's another one here. This is Relentless Bandit in a Diamondback Explorer.
Can you mark him again?
I've got him.
Is there a button to target your friend's target?
Oh, I don't know. Just go down your contact list and try. Diamondback.
Relentless Bandit. Yeah, I've got him.
Do you say Diamondback Explorer? Yeah, Relentless Bandit.
Now what is the power stuff? I love this.
Put it down. Oh boy.
Christ.
Ow.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Sean, are you watching the stream?
Yeah.
Is it looking okay?
It's a bit laggy from me. I don't know, but I'm playing.
Yeah, it's a bit.
There's more attacking going on around us.
It's an eagle. You guys take the eagle. Eagle.
Oh boy.
Oh, got the eternal security.
I think you get about one or two warnings for that now. No, don't scramble. Oh, how I missed.
Who are we going after, sorry?
I'm going after a gunship.
Federal dropship. Yeah.
Mothership is under attack!
Shields after this one, I think.
Okay.
Oh, shields offline. See, I've got turrets, so I can still.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Target shields offline.
I might need to dock after this engagement, Jeff. Oh boy. I mean, unless they blow me up first.
Damn it, these shields are...
I'm gonna run away for a bit, Sander. Try and get.
Oh! Oh! Oh no!
Oh boy.
No. Spinning out of control! Spinning out of control! Whole integrity.
Yes, I've noticed that, AI.
I did kind of ran.
Yeah, back again. Are you still going after the gunship?
Yeah.
Definitely just runs at this point.
Definitely gonna need to dock in a minute, Jeff.
I'm out of ammo.
Oh boy, spinning out of control. Oh god.
Mothership under attack.
If I was playing this in VR, I'd be throwing up right now.
Fighter destroyed.
Michael!
I just kept. I can switch to gunner if you want to focus on flying, Jeff.
I'm good. No one turrets anyway, so that's happening.
Oh well. There go then. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
gunner yet.
That's it. There he is.
Target destroyed.
Any more hostiles?
Okay, so no hostiles yet. Don't go after any hostiles yet. I'm gonna come to a stop and let you guys.
I'm already dead, so.
Plus, I'd like to get my system sorted, get my shields back up as well.
Requesting docking.
I'm now in control of your turrets.
Oh.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Why am I shooting you? Michael! Oh,
I'd give John a couple of shots, you know.
Really? You're gonna be that way?
Guns.
Eh.
Oh my god, that does look difficult. What are you doing down there, John? John, I'm watching this. You seem to be going diagonally up into the ship.
I appear to have wedged myself a little bit.
Going somewhere. I'm gonna watch this from.
Come on, get in.
Oh, he's actually doing it. Yeah, you're still too diagonal. Gotta get in.
I was straight.
Fight.
I'm waiting.
Oh, I can just blow up John if that's quicker.
We can just jump out. Ooh,
No, I wanna...
that's like a beefy one.
No, don't move.
Taking damage.
What are you shooting?
John.
Fuck you guys.
Fighter assembly initiated.
I can.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Scan detected. Fighter deployed.
Well, you can wait for the other fighter to be...
Fighter deployed.
Michael.
Target shields offline.
The
Target shields offline.
policeman.
Under attack.
Oh,
Mothership shields offline.
whoa. Down those missiles.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Guys, I think it's time we left this place and kind of rearmed and cast our stuff.
That sounds a very good plan.
I'm going to wait for you to dock.
Fighter assembly complete.
How are you loving it? How are you loving it? Are you really?
Deployed.
Oh, I got
Okay, we're good to
to
go.
say. Oh, there's another fighter, but
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to dock.
Scan
No, I'm in.
detected.
yeah, he stopped.
Oh, you telepress and stuff.
I mean, I can go get the fighter back if you want.
Flying around.
No, that's fine.
Bravo
Let's
to
get this.
Delta, stay on my wing. Moving to attack.
There's a wanted
Oh
person
no, that's why. It's a
literally next to us.
What is it?
A Felix Dunkelster or something. I don't know. Oh no, it's a scout. He's gone now.
Fair enough. I'm going to go and oh,
I'm just going to disconnect from Discord real quick.
sure, yeah. No, really.
Three, two, one. Engage.
That was
Okay.
cool.
Blowing up John was fun.
Screw you.
Let's go find a station. That's what we want.
Oh god. No, Elite, don't do that.
What? My brother's gone to see Back to the Future the musical. Didn't invite me. Bastard.
A bastard. He didn't invite me either.
Well, he doesn't know you.
Well, yes, but still, he didn't.
What happened there?
The whole integrity is compromised.
Oh. That's because I've tried to fly straight into the rings. Let's not do that.
Stupid.
Right, I've turned down some settings. Let's see if this the stream does look a little bit more stable on my side, at least now.
Looks a bit better here as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
John, can I ask you a big favour, please?
What's that?
Can you put a background on the in-stream chat?
Oh yeah, it should have that. Do we actually have anybody talking in the in-stream chat at the moment?
I just did a line. I just did a chat.
Hey, Sean.
There you go.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean.
I mean, I'll take it.
My stream is so laggy. I'm still looking at trailers right now.
Wow.
I didn't know that was a possibility. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get you up so that I can actually see the chat. Boop. Oh, I suppose we should do the normal flying in Elite thing and look up some news stories to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, one news story to discuss is the big one of this week of video game and news is the man who made the Konami code passed away this week.
He did.
Yeah.
He initially put it in because they were porting a game from arcade to home cabinets, and he found the game really hard to play, so he put the cheat code in so that he could debug the game better to be able to get to like the end portions of the game, and then forgot to take it out.
Sounds like a very me thing to do.
And so then, since then, it's been used in a lot of other Konami games, including most famously Contra, where it gave you 30 lives.
Wow.
Which for the incredibly punishing Contra was very useful. It cropped up in Metal Gear Solid, where if you input the code, Snake would tell you to grow that up. So that's a sad story. But Baldur's Gate 3 screenshots have leaked.
They actually did a live stream today of the thing.
Baldur's Gate 3 screenshots leaked ahead of a live stream of the game.
Yes.
I
was going to watch the live stream, but you wanted me here instead, so
I mean,
I suppose I did this.
I'm looking at the leaked screenshots, and they look very cool. That's a
Oh my god, it looks so
that's
good.
a lot of horns on that, I'm assuming, Tiefling.
I'm so excited. And the fact that it links into Descent into Avernus as well makes me super happy. Speaking of Dungeons & Dragons, have you seen the new Unearthed Arcana that Tuesday?
Yes.
Where you can be Tony Stark?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about this the other day.
I am really... I am really invested in the idea of playing a... like, playing through as a character... I don't know what race at the moment. But some...
Come on, buckle up.
I want to play some character who is missing an arm and leg. And you've got to get through the first 2 levels with that. But once you get to level 3, you get the Tony Stark armor.
Nice.
And once you get the armor, it replaces any missing limbs. Have you have either of you spoken with Ben about the character in one of his games who's missing an arm and a leg?
I have not.
So Ben DMs for a group of about 11 or so people, I think it is. He's got a ridiculously large group. But it's kind of a case of, like, you know, every so often some of them can't show up, so it's sort of... He ends up running for about 6 or 7 rotating group.
Yeah.
And one of them...
Just a quick aside. Are you auto? Is this autopilot?
You don't. I'm not. I didn't even want to risk trying to manually
No,
dock
no.
this
It was
thing.
more of a curiosity. I was like, how good of a pilot is Jeff, or is he
No,
autopilot?
I'm not this. I'm not this good, and I didn't want to risk an anaconda and that.
I mean, I'm upset with you, Jeff. Yours...
Docking is complete.
Sean says noms have been obtained.
What noms are the noms on offer? Oh, I can go get a cookie.
I've just got an apple.
Apples are fun. Gold? Green or red?
Selection of pink lady.
Ooh. I might go
About
get
the
a
only
cookie.
apple that I'll eat.
Fair.
I've always been partial to a Granny Smith myself.
Oh, very sour.
Oh, I love it though. They taste so good.
Oh, red delicious.
No, I can't deal with any apple that goes like kind of grainy when it's got slightly older. The only one that doesn't do that is Pink Lady.
Fair.
I'm gonna get a cookie. I'll be 1 second. All this talk about healthy food.
Someone has to even it out.
So basically, I'll wait for Michael to get back. But yeah, let's head back out.
I think there's any missions that can be useful. Let's go.
Oh, another news, John. I'm on 95 of 120.
Nice. What am I doing Saturday?
Are you kidding?
I should work that out at some point. Hopefully before Sunday.
Cookie has been obtained.
Gone over there, and that's a Michael over there.
I mean, I need to talk to the other Michael W about his new character.
So which one of you's got the glasses on? Is that Michael?
Yeah, that's me.
I haven't paid for glasses in this game yet.
They were free when I got them.
They aren't free at the moment, unless they are. If they are, I might pay for some glasses if the price of free.
Right. Let's go back out.
So yeah, Ben has a group, and he had one character who he was saying was like basically playing sort of an artificer.
Landing gear retracted.
Coupling complete. Please exit the station at your
And he said that he had basically like massive plans for this guy to sort of be creating the Warforged.
No.
And like to be one of the early people working on the Warforged, because his character had, and I can't remember the details of how he lost an arm, but in one of the early adventures he'd lost an arm and he was working on like a mechanico-magical arm replacement. Have we stopped moving or have I crashed?
That's what I thought.
We're in a queue.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure I hadn't crashed, really. And then basically this same character, they sort of had a monkey paw wish thing, I think.
Oh yes.
And they made a wish to get rid of a shadow demon. And so Ben said, fine, you can get rid of the shadow demon with a wish, but you take on an aspect of it. And so his character, suddenly his leg vanished, and he had a shadow demon leg. And so he's like, okay, this is fine. Like I can deal with this one weird.
I'm going to try and get out before these people.
Oh boy. Famous last words.
Hang on to something.
Famous are last words. Jeff, I'm awfully close to the edge here. Oh boy.
Well, he hits something.
Punch it, Chewie.
You must clear this area immediately, or we will be forced to eject you.
Like a glove.
Sure. So he's like, this character had suddenly a shadow demon leg, and one of the other characters came running up and went like, I know everything. Like, I know this has gone horribly wrong. It's fine. I've got this spell, remove curse. Wham the remove curse on, and the character just suddenly tips over to the side as the remove curse removes the shadow demon leg. But doesn't bring back the real one. So suddenly the one character has no arm and no leg. But yeah, I really want to play with that, like, Iron Man armor. Hello Jeff, have you seen the artwork I've put up now on Roll20 for In the Clutches of the Cult?
I have not, no.
At some point, go and check it out and let me know what you think. Because I've done that thing that I said I did.
Wait, what?
So is this like our new campaign, or is this? Oh, I see it.
This is a new. It's a mini campaign. It's definitely not going to be as long as like Storm Kings or anything. It's going to be a couple of months at most.
Yeah.
Famous last words. He said 3 years later we'll still be running it, but
Well, I'm not gonna lie. The thumbnail looks very familiar.
I mean, there's a certain aspect of it. I've also just come across a Dungeon in a Box post about D&D at a nursing home.
Okay.
Just gonna read through it real quick.
Am I? No, I'm not broadcasting. Am I?
So, new story. Well, new story. Story I've just found online. D&D at a nursing home. About 6 weeks ago, I started leading and DMing a Saturday morning D&D 5th edition game at a local nursing home. So far, it's going really well. We play from about 10 AM to 11:45. The residents have to then be wheeled to lunch. This is a little different from a typical D&D session. Since we play in a room without a table, I do all the dice rolling. With most actions I need to prompt the players more than normal D&D. For instance, would you like to hit the goblin with your long sword, or would you rather use the bow? Which spell would you like to use? I would suggest Magic Missile. But it's still quite entertaining. Sometimes the players fall asleep. I just run their characters until they wake up. I did not have them roll up characters because I thought the process would be confusing, but I might once they have been playing for a few weeks. I just used the pre-generated characters from the starter set plus a few others I found online. The players don't really care that they didn't get to create their own. Others who are looking for a way to play D&D or other RPGs might consider doing something similar. Many of the residents are still sharp, but physically handicapped and very bored. They do not have internet access, but they really need to be... So it really needs to be a pen and paper game. They also have limited funds, so you need to bring all the rule books and print up the character sheets. In our first session, one of the participants was Mrs. L, an elderly African-American woman. When I handed out the characters, she took the barbarian. I asked her his name, and she replied, Conan, of course. She explained that when she was young, she had read Conan. She had loved Conan and read all of the comic books. During the dungeon crawl, they came to a wooden door. She immediately piped up, I bashed the door with my sword. She rolled a natural 20 and I described how the door flew off its hinges. I then said, you know the door wasn't locked, you could have just tried the latch. She was grinning ear to ear.
You know what that reminds me of? Vaguely. Did you hear that thing? See that thing going around Twitter where there's this Pokemon competition and one of the people attending took their mum along, and their mum had no idea how to play Pokemon, never played it before, but she wanted to learn. And the mum ended up coming fourth or third or fourth in the competition.
That's amazing.
And she actually got like quite. She actually got quite a big following as well.
Nice.
Coming up on our new destination. It's a different place than last time.
I'll stick to Gunner. John wants to be in the fighters again.
Sure.
Right.
Reviving a storied franchise like Baldur's Gate after 20 years comes with baggage.
That's putting it lightly.
I mean, it's in italics on this news story I'm reading. There are
I mean, you've had all of Dragon Age as well.
There are expectations from Baldur's Gate fans hoping to see familiar characters and locations. There are D&D obsessives who demand that every spell and ability works the same in the video game as it does on the tabletop.
Try and come a bit closer because we came out miles away.
And then there are Larian Studio groupies who have fallen in love with the Divinity series.
I am all of those groups.
Yes. Oh. Elite Dangerous has done a thing.
I didn't catch.
I think John.
No, I'm just sort of. No, it is.
My computer has done a thing.
What happened?
It
had me.
The graphics card seems to be exploding. I'm not 100% sure, but my screens are flickering and I think the stream is gone. I'll be back moment.
It's still on here, on here, John. I think.
What, the stream? I mean, both my screens are black right now.
Why are we so far away?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 2, 1. Engage.
Hello.
Hello. That's better.
I'm gonna have to kill Elite, I think. Oh, no. Maybe. Maybe. Yes, I'm back. Are we at a good place to deploy a fighter?
Yes, we've dropped out.
Right,
Oh,
switching to Gunner.
We've got customers.
Fighter deployed.
Tell me who needs to die.
Wait, I don't fire until we scanned him.
Cool, I don't have any guns apparently.
Should do.
Yeah.
Are you in?
I've got Midnight the Adder is wanted. But
Oh, because you're apparently someone else is in use of them.
Her. Well, check out and fight with them.
Nick oh boy.
Oh, we got up to Nick, I see.
Yes.
Targeting. Oh boy, that's fun.
Asteroids.
It's a very good old arcade game.
If you destroy your fighter, it'll rebuild another one.
Or I don't know, Doc maybe?
Get back here, you son of a gun.
Not bad.
I mean, there's still fighting happening.
That guy in the middle there. He's going to be dead by the time we get there, though. Can't miss a left one.
No, really? Watch your wings, Michael.
I'm fine. Okay, I very nearly ran into him, but I'm doing great.
Oh boy.
Destroyed.
That was fun. Now that was pod racing.
That is.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of gunfire over that way.
There's this guy here. Cobra Mark III.
Go on my way. I went a bit off course.
Oh, I see.
Al Capone.
It's clearly Ale Capano.
Ah, sorry. My bad.
Alright. You guys going after that guy?
Yeah, I'm on Ale Capano.
Ale Capone.
Oh, Jesus!
A new fighter has entered the arena.
You know, I just keep like diving at each other more than anything. God, I don't know if you're seeing how close I'm getting to him.
I mean, I have gotten pretty close to some of them before.
I think I need to show you my footage afterwards because this is quite spectacular.
I mean, I'm thinking I send you my footage over, or you just download it from Twitch because I'm not recording it.
Damn it, John, I nearly shot you there. I had a shot on Al Capone and he just suddenly turned up out of nowhere in front of my ship.
Oh, his shields are down.
I hear a beeping.
That's his shields recharging.
Ah! They're back online.
Yep.
Oh, this guy's got a shield bank, I think. Come on.
Jeff, are you playing, you're not playing Journey tomorrow, are you?
No.
Cool.
Mothership shields offline.
Okay, not much time.
Are you okay? Do you need help?
I'm fine. This guy's about to go down. As soon as my missiles reload.
God, his shields are about to be back on again.
This guy's down.
I mean, we could use some backup here, Jeff. If you got a minute.
On it.
Yeah, I only have 10 shots left.
I have 0 shots left. I didn't notice that.
Who's requesting docking?
Me.
Can you wait for a minute?
I mean, I can wait till Al Capone dies, but I'm not going to be doing anything to help that process.
Just try and ram him, that's what I'm doing.
What?
No, Al Capone.
Wow, this guy's...
Oh,
slippery,
almost had him.
This guy's slippery.
I'm out. Oh, 1 second. Oh, there we go. I knocked my mouse and I couldn't see anything.
How are you still alive?
Hey.
Alright, I'm slowing down now.
I mean, that will help my attempts at docking. I have been attempting while the fight was happening. It thus far has not... I mean, I got close.
Scan detected.
8 missiles left. Okay. I'm gonna do it in that case.
Not that close.
Cool. So there's a cool thing you can do called synthesis, and I just reloaded my missiles with it. What are you doing?
Trying to dock.
I was lined up and Michael came speeding in front of me.
Look, I didn't know there was a queue, okay?
Look, one at a time. John, you might want to slow down.
Oh, what? Elite? 1 minute, Elite is doing a thing again. Okay, there we go. What?
Take it slowly.
Oh, that's a ship. That's the ship. That's the ship. I'm fine. I'm good. This is fine. Oh. I got it. I got it. I got it. Jesus! John! John, I'm behind. John, stop it. You're hitting me.
I can't see you, you're behind me.
What is going on down here?
Oh, John blew me up.
Destroyed.
John just kept grabbing me.
Now the problem is, Michael's the one who requested docking, so now the docking bay is closed up.
No, I requested docking.
I definitely didn't request docking.
Yeah, it's telling me that I can cancel the dock.
Oh boy.
I want it on record. John killed me.
I mean, why were you behind me? I can't see behind me.
Because I was trying to dock, John. We're both docking in the same place.
This thing doesn't have rear view mirrors.
That's why I shouted, I'm behind you. I thought that would have been a clue.
I mean, I tried stopping.
Right, try that.
The clue that I was behind you, John, was the fact that I was going, John, I'm behind you.
Oh my word. Okay,
That would put
I've
you
stopped
kept
again.
trying to go backwards.
I've stopped again. Please try and dock in an orderly manner.
I don't need to. I'm dead. I don't have a fighter.
You might want to request docking again.
I mean, I can't. I can cancel the dock request that I sent you previously.
Cancel it and reissue it.
I can't actually. It's greyed out.
John, just go crash.
I've just telepresence back here.
Cool.
You're hitting John.
Fighter deployed.
Okay, destroy this thing.
Okay, apparently now I can request to dock again. Can I? Or that.
Right, now we will wait for the fighters to reload.
I'm back in the gunner position, by the way.
Oh dear.
Good times.
So, is there anything else around here that needs
Possibly. I'm gonna take us back to where we were. Who's just gone out? Oh, okay.
heading in? Michael,
Gunner.
Oh no.
stop targeting what you are targeting, Michael.
I'm not targeting anything. What are you talking about?
I can see your targets.
Tell you what.
Find me something else to target then, sir.
Working on it. Right, so there's some people here, should be.
Cool. I've lost control of them. Oh no, they're back. Fantastic. That one's clean. Some enemies fighting that direction. What are you?
Ah, this guy.
Looks like they're mining down.
There's this guy.
What guy?
Baron do.
This guy.
Baron de Rick de Bevets. Michael!
It keeps targeting you.
Fighter assembly complete. Under attack. Fighter assembly initiated. Fighter deployed.
That was an accident, John.
I mean, luckily, as you blew up my fighter, it did tell me that there was a new fighter in the other hangar bay. So if you could try to keep accidentally blowing my ships up to about that frequency.
Missiles. Use missiles.
At the bad guy.
Nice. He's going. He's going.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Who is the other guy?
Jeff, is there a reload button?
For you? No. There is.
President of a federal gunship. They're currently out flying us. They're fast. Oh no, we're catching up slowly.
Who are you looking at?
Shriven.
Not seeing a contact called Shriven.
Lady Loverbond. Yeah, she's definitely outrunning us.
Is a bit.
Ah, I've not got a contact called that either. See if I can get you closer. Oh, is that them? Ah, yes. I'm gonna go and say hey to Shriven.
I'm already sending hello missiles her way.
Whoa! May have clipped Shriven.
Shields are down. Go the missiles.
Missile away.
Nice. Really nice. Well, we have nearly made a million credits out of this tonight.
Nice.
Really? Jesus. So my saying I had 3 million earlier was nothing.
I mean, I only had 1.5 million when we started.
So, do you really want to know how much I've got?
Yeah, kind of.
No.
775 million.
Nice. Oh, he's wily. He's wily.
Michael. Can literally see who you're targeting.
Kind of hard to target, actually.
I mean, I've got a lot of power in my engines right now. Should really put some back into those shields. Or apparently the game. Computer, put some power to the game rather than the launcher.
It's clean.
Oh yeah, should probably be helping out with this whole scanning people thing. I think I can scan people as well as a gunner.
That's the security service.
To that stadium. But this is Miami project set by problems. Please lock down. For homeless is the lake.
We could take up the security services. Easy.
If you commit crimes in multi-crew, you get kicked out.
Oh really? Apparently blowing up John isn't considered a crime.
Yeah.
I mean, as mentioned, this is a remote piloted thing. Really, you're just blowing up the property of Jeff.
Which should also be considered a crime. If I blew up Jeff's house, he'd be annoyed. I suppose what would be more accurate would be if I blew up Jeff's car, he'd
Jeff requesting docking.
Oh, coming in.
Oh boy.
We got fighters up ahead.
Never mind, we got fighters.
Oh yes.
There's one right there.
Cancelling docking request.
That guy's innocent. We're after Adamski, his name is.
I've got Harlequin. You guys, you take.
Yeah, we got a Harlequin. And there was also a Adamski in there, I believe, as well. Both wanted.
I mean, you pick the target after it.
I've got nicest Halloween. Whee!
Targeting.
So, Mansfield and
Careful you're shooting, Michael. There's a lot of security around.
Don't worry, I've got a quite good target.
I think John's on him anyway.
They're charging their frameshift drive. They're trying to bug out.
They're not going to get very fast. Come on, go down.
3%, 2%, 1%.
He's
Exploded.
nice job. Right, we've got some other people contacting, plugging us as well.
Yeah.
Viper Mark 4, let's go after this guy. How are you for missiles?
I can't actually see.
This guy.
Locked.
When we target this guy, John, some of the others are going to come after us, so be on that, be on guard for that.
Okay, I've got Oliver Poplin in my sights.
Should be okay.
Sorry, Olivia Poplin. I noticed that, computer.
Yeah, we've got two guys, we've got the other two guys getting in as well. We need to take this guy down quite quickly.
I mean, his shields are down.
Whisper good. Hit him with missiles.
I think I'm out.
Uh-oh. I got hit with something.
Follower Popman's out of range. Oh no, he's back in range.
One of them hit me with something, my heat to explode.
Yeah, Olivier's out of range. I'm not
Right,
right.
the other guys. We've got two other guys here. We need to deal with these guys.
Shields offline. Taking damage.
Can you get
Ah!
Fighter destroyed.
Not from where I am, no.
45% on the whole integrity.
There we go, multi cannons in. Oh, I'm back to just burst lasers. Oh, target him.
Fighter assembly complete. Fighter deployed.
That should be in range by now.
It's the angle more than anything.
They're on the side. They should be in an angle. Good, he's gone. Right, who's next?
Destroyed.
Olivia Poplin is back in the game.
Oh yeah, where is he? Oh yeah. Oh, Anna Gabriel Constantine.
You may have crashed a bit then.
I mean, only into Olivia.
There we go, back on target. On target. There we go.
I think he's gone.
Olivia down.
Destroyed.
Not detecting any hostiles.
Scan
Cool.
detected.
Let's see what this guy's like.
I've got Phoenix Harris here. Wanted.
Oh yes, get him.
Evening, we saw something of a rest on Thursday afternoon, evening. Weather set to bring in wet and gritty weather through Friday.
Michael, you got missiles back.
So if you're out there,
Mr. Gunner person, you got missiles back.
Mr. Worf, fire missiles.
Launch torpedoes.
Engage.
Missile away.
First time I've used synthesis for that.
Pardon?
First time I've used synthesis for that.
Frameshift charge detected.
Oh,
So, John, you've seen Voyager.
Bits of it, yes.
Have you seen the video that someone did of the torpedo log of Voyager?
No.
Because in the first episode, they say we've only got 38 photon torpedoes and no way to restock them.
Right.
So he goes through, like, each time the Voyager fires torpedoes, he has a counter on the screen counting it down.
Yeah.
It goes to something like minus 70 odd.
that's pretty good. That was a good fight.
That was really good.
So what are we thinking? Some more? Or want to go cash this stuff
At the
in?
moment, I think we need to cash this stuff in, and probably rearm and reload. Slowing down, never mind.
Critical. Fighter destroyed. Fighter assembly
That's one way of doing it, I guess.
I mean, I sure hope those things aren't expensive.
I'm really
Just
sorry.
coming to reload.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh dear.
If they were expensive, I really hoped you would have told me sooner.
2, 3.
Hey, I'm sitting on 775 million.
Hang on a minute. The countdown just went 4, 3, 2, 3. Engage.
There we go.
Look, don't ask questions.
Yeah.
I think my computer is shitting itself.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be 1 second.
I'm glad that Michael isn't. I'm going to try and find some of our old favourites. Huh. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
You know the issue of dog poo?
Okay, that's a strong beginning.
A Spanish town worked out a way to cut down dog poo violations. A team of volunteers looked for careless dog owners and struck up a conversation to learn the dog's name. which made it possible to then identify the owner via pet records, and they mailed the poo back to the owner, labelled lost property.
Oh man.
Violations dropped by 70%.
That sounds fabulous.
Hello.
Hello, there's a Shan here still.
Michael's changed his voice.
I've been lurking. Fishing away.
We've been kind of fishing.
Different kind of fishing.
Ruby splashtail fishing.
John, check your transactions tab.
1 minute. No outstanding transactions.
Oh, unless you get the chef.
I get the share at the end.
Ah.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to get the... Am I be able to get this news story? I am. Hey, so you know when you go into hospital...
Yeah.
I mean, this might be a very specific news story to some people. But you know when you go into hospital and you need to get the attention of the nurses?
Yeah.
I mean, how would you guys go about that?
Help, help, I'm dying, I need help.
Sure.
We need a medical assistant.
Sharp nurse. I need a nurse.
Nurse.
All amazing suggestions. A Florida man set his hospital bed on fire in an attempt to get the nurse's attention as he felt they were ignoring him. John David King, 75, admitted to using a lighter to set a plastic bag on fire at a hospital in New Smyrna Beach on Saturday. He didn't intend to hurt anyone, but was upset, police told him, because he felt the nurses were ignoring him when he asked they bring him his clothes. He had been admitted to hospital for respiratory failure. His roommate told him to put the fire out, but instead he relit it. The roommate then pressed his emergency button, and the nurse came in to douse the bed with a fire extinguisher.
I mean, surely the emergency button would be the way to do it anyway.
Meanwhile, King left the room and made his way to the elevator, where he was arrested and booked into the jail. The hospital bed itself was beyond repair and will cost $4,000 to replace.
What's this?
So, Michael,
How to attract your nurse's attention?
how do you attract the nurse's attention if you're taking into hospital?
Ah!
Again, great idea. Also, as it turns out, there's a little button that you can press that's like the emergency nurse call button.
Yeah, there is that button as well, yeah. My way's way more fun than...
Florida man tried to set his bed on fire.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah. I mean, especially as he was in it.
Well, that's double dumb.
I mean...
It's a good thing healthcare's so affordable over in America.
He was arrested.
What? I am shocked. That is a shock.
I mean, turns out bed will cost $4,000 to replace.
Still cheaper than his healthcare, I imagine.
Golf Echo Oscar. We are on it.
Right, is this our new target? Open fire.
Oh.
While that's going on, I shall look upstairs.
So... Wait, is he leaving while we park?
Yeah, we'll be fine. Hopefully.
I mean, hope the autopilot works okay.
We'll find out if it doesn't.
So a Florida man attempted to break into somebody's home using a fire axe.
Yep.
Do you want to know the problem with that? Because, I mean, it was a brilliant plan. Like, fire axes are really good at breaking down doors.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're designed for.
The problem was he tried to break into the deputy's house.
Yeah.
What a smart.
Deputy...
Sean, I'd forgotten you were here.
I know, right?
Deputy Bridget Irwin, who was at home with her kids at the time, was at home with her kids and gun.
And now there is no longer a warrant for that.
And I think that Telegraph have probably got the tone about right because it is.
After struggling with the man, she shot him several times. Her daughter called 911 while her son ran to get handcuffs.
Impressive.
He was arrested after being treated and released from the hospital and is facing charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and armed burglary of an occupied dwelling with a deadly weapon.
Let's cash this thing in.
Oh, that reminds me, actually. Let me see if I can find that old news story. 'Cause I don't think we've done that on an Elite.
Actually, the papers tomorrow morning suggest that we're talking about a point
Hull repaired.
because up until now, Jordan,
Too bad, not too bad.
So, I mean,
How much did we make? Do we get anything for this?
yeah, we get a split of it when we go back to our own ships.
Alright, just checking. I didn't want to make sure that I was wasting all my time for nothing.
The enjoyment is the reward.
Oh yeah, the real reward is the friendship we gained along the way.
So,
We going back out, or are we going to park up here for a bit?
no.
I might get a drink quickly.
Okay. Well, I mean, should we head back to there while he gets a drink?
Yeah.
We can go for. I think we can go for another round.
Other soft drinks are available.
One more round, then we'll call it.
So,
Awesome.
so this is one from last year, Jeff. Don't think this has come up on anything. StreamEd. A man in Rochester, New York, broke into the home of an 82-year-old woman.
Ah, as you do.
Did you hear this one?
No, I don't believe so.
Willie Murphy, 82, was getting ready for bed on Thursday evening when a man began pounding on her front door, asking for her to call an ambulance for him. She explained that she had called the police and that she wouldn't be letting the man into her house. He then became angry and broke through the door. Now, she was 82. Just to remind that point. She was also an award-winning bodybuilder who works out her local YMCA every day. As she tells it, she used a barrage of household items to attack the intruder, beginning with her own table. I took the table and went to working on him, she said. And guess what? The table broke. Unfazed by breaking the table over him, she continued to hit him a couple of times with the metal table legs, before jumping up and down on him a couple of times. She then ran into the kitchen and grabbed a bottle of baby shampoo and squirted it in his face as he tried to get up. She then took a broom and hit him with that a few times. She then dragged him out of the house. At this point, the police arrived to respond to her earlier call, and this very bruised and injured man is lying on the front doorstep. I think he was happy when he went away in the ambulance because I sent him in the ambulance. Yes, I did, says Willie Murphy.
I mean, Yeah.
Yeah, you know, don't mess with 82-year-old bodybuilders, because...
Do you research on who you try and burgle first?
Yeah.
They will take you to pieces.
Just burgle them. Burgle everyone. I'm gonna burgle you, John. John, you've been burgled.
Oh,
John, are you an 80-year-old bodybuilder?
I'm not that.
You're safe, Mike.
He is 80, but he's not a bodybuilder.
Ooh.
So,
Michael has been removed from the Discord. What?
so,
Not again.
you know Dunkin' Donuts? Or actually, as they've rebranded themselves, Dunkin's, because they're not just donuts anymore.
Yeah.
Do you want to guess their latest release?
Donuts?
It's a bag of bacon.
Just a bag. I would buy that.
It's just a bag of bacon.
I would definitely buy just a bag of bacon. I'm not gonna
Can
lie.
you elaborate a bit on this?
So you know the packet of fries? Picture that, but instead of
But
French
bacon?
fries, it's bacon.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Are we talking American bacon?
Yes.
I'll pass.
American bacon's fine. If anything, I think American bacon's better for that sort of fry thing.
No, no.
To have as fries, American bacon is better.
Huh. That's interesting, Sean.
Yeah.
Everything
China
is
China's
interesting.
interesting, yes.
Although context of the stream might also be interesting.
Twitch Drops returns to the Sea of Thieves from Saturday the 29th of February to Monday... That's what I'm doing this Saturday. The film that's on special previews. Thank you, me.
You're welcome.
What?
The new Disney Pixar film... Oh, is it Disney Pixar? I'll look that up in a minute. 1 minute.
Are you talking about the one with Tom Holland and Chris Pratt?
Yes. Is that Disney Pixar?
I believe it's Disney, but I could be wrong.
But it's...
Oh, another one.
They're doing special previews of it this weekend because it's
I know it is Disney Pixar.
leap day.
The film is called Onward.
Onward. Thank you. I was trying to think, and it was like Nevermore. For some reason, was just stuck in my head, and like, no, it's not that, but it's like that. It's nothing like that.
No. I'm really looking forward to it. I
We're
love
miles away.
everybody involved in this film. So,
But anyway, they're doing free Twitch stuff.
Okay.
But all you need to do is watch your favourite Sea of Thieves streamers on Twitch.
Yes, I did see this.
There's nothing a pirate on Sea of Thieves likes more than free stuff.
Essentially, yeah.
I think I've crashed.
No, it's alright, it's me.
You've crashed?
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
What kind of crashed? Crashed the game or crashed the ship? There's options.
I am just staring at space. I'm not in a ship.
Burger Warrior 24.
John Kenneth.
I mean, I'm just getting a lot of beeping and like warning sounds and
I'm
things.
not even getting beeping.
Like someone's playing around with the controls of something.
You know,
Yeah,
this is-
it's playing about with the. There we go. Sorted that out, but Mike's still on red. Are you still not doing anything, Mike?
yeah, I'm sending up the screen that I see into gaming if you wish to see it. Ignore the mess of my desk, please. I think Treasure Chest may have sent that photo. Yeah, he did a little bit.
Yay.
You can see his butt. And also my face and some batteries and a wrapper.
Oh, that's an interesting debate to have. That I would love to be able to tell you more about, except GDPRD means I can't.
Oh.
Hey, so you know how Catholics give up
I got the
meat for
I got an
Lent?
error code.
Or not necessarily just meat, but yeah.
Oh,
Well-
wow! I made so much money.
Oh, yeah, you can. Do you want to re-invite back?
Yes, please. I made 700,000.
Not bad, eh?
So they are.
A third of my money.
Unreachable. We might need to come back into it.
They are questioning whether meatless meat violates the spirit of giving up meat.
It's giving it. It's like giving up something you don't like, isn't it? I'm going to give up Brussels sprouts.
Apparently, the Pope has said give up trolling.
Yes. I mean, just do that generally. Come on.
A man has informed.
Presence crew member connected.
A man in Canada has informed the police that someone has stolen his iPad that he was using to store child porn.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Mike, what do you want, fighter or
I'll go gunner again.
Scan detected.
I'm actually quite. I think I was quite good at the gunner. I got to kill John. Everyone was happy, especially me, because I got to kill John.
There we go.
A man.
Guy.
This guy.
This guy.
Cool. I have no line of sight on the multi-cannon, so it's actually giving me all the information this time. So that's nice.
Fighter deployed.
This guy's gonna go down quite quickly, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, he's dead.
I didn't even get out.
That's how quick it was.
Okay, so before it wasn't actually giving me all the information. It has now. Like I can
Oh.
see actually, yeah. For some reason, it didn't give me like what the multi-cannon ammos were, what's it got line of sight, and what it doesn't, how many missiles I have, and now it has. So you know.
Cool.
A man in Tennessee. Sorry, I've got one more. And then I'll stop before we, while we fight things. But a man in Tennessee was arrested for smoking marijuana while in court on a marijuana charge. Spencer Boston had a message, and that was that nothing was going to stop him from smoking marijuana, including being arrested and facing jail time and being in court, being told by the judge that he should really stop smoking marijuana. He expressed his views that it should be legalized, and to amplify his point, he pulled out a marijuana cigarette and lit it in the courtroom.
Bold move.
The courtroom burst out laughing, and the police arrested him promptly for smoking marijuana in a courtroom.
For being a fucking idiot.
Do you guys see any customers yet?
No, no customers yet. We've got one. What do we get for him? We got not very much for him.
Oh, was that flashes of...
What's that? Looks like it. Got someone mining over there. Okay, let's see what we've got.
clean?
This guy's probably clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy's clean. We can just kill him anyway.
No.
Let's be pirates!
No.
I mean,
Boring.
we're back to that point of you get kicked out if you commit crimes.
We'll be back to that point of I. Woo!
Space crimes is the best crime.
Also, the minor point of I will kick you out if we start doing that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whoa, boy, hey, James.
I'm gonna drop out, guys. It has been fun.
Alright, good night, Sean.
Love you. Bye.
Speak to you later.
Oh, Captain James has deployed hard points.
Possibly 70 mile an hour wind. Show you
I think we've got a customer.
this particular low pressure to all of its
Right, so we've got an adder. And what else have we got with him? Never mind, they've started.
Thomas of Bath? No, Lee Spray.
Under attack.
He's gone.
Target destroyed. Mothership under attack.
Ah. There we go. Oh, you're fine.
Oh boy.
Target shields offline. Hull integrity compromised. Shields off.
I'd really like those shields back on, computer.
Max running.
Gaffer, goodbye.
Last one here.
Where's that last guy? There he is.
Fighter assembly initiated. Fighter deployed.
Shields down. Have a missile.
Fighter deployed.
Have another missile. What's that? A third missile?
Target destroyed.
Oh.
That wasn't. Oh, that's disappointing.
Good fun.
Good fun.
They blew me up and I don't like that.
Can I blow you up?
I'd prefer if you
Would that be
don't.
all right? Would that be better or worse for you?
It's about the same, really.
No, I have no intention of blowing you up, John.
You are targeting me right now.
No, that's your imagination.
And my ability to read.
Well,
If I do this,
what's that?
I can't. Okay. I can't go in fighters if we're in multi-crew. That's interesting to know.
I mean, someone's got to drive.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Can you go in fighters when you're...
Yeah.
Who drives?
I think your supporter pilots mainly.
Huh.
Or if you have a crew member, the crew member drives.
A lot of clean people, but no one dirty.
Yeah. We may have run out of customers.
Oh no, this guy. One is trying to scan us. If they try scanning you, it's a fair bet they're customers. Wanted.
The minute it comes back, you start opening fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Target shields offline.
He's really not lasting long.
Gotcha, Alcatraz.
Target
Gotcha.
destroyed.
Yeah, that was his name.
Yeah. Sidewinder. Looks like this guy might be. Oh, he's clean. What's going on over here, though? Oh, we've got this guy.
Yeah, that's a definite customer right there.
Let's go and introduce him to our services, shall we?
Yeah, let's go get Murray McLeod.
Murray McLeod.
Firing a missile to get his attention.
You apparently got his attention.
Wow. The point defense cannons are going.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Well, I'm going to BRB for a few minutes. Might
Alright,
go out-
well,
if you need to go out and take a fighter out if you need to.
I'll be fine. I can get John from here. Oh, there's a fight up there
I'm in.
with Sebastian S. Clifton. Do you see him?
If you need to go out on a fighter.
I'm a little bit spinny right now.
Fired a missile at him from 6 kilometers away. I'll keep him targeted so that way when Jeff gets back we might be able to just go straight for him if he's still alive.
Sebastian T. Clifton.
Yeah.
Heading in.
Oh, keeping him tracked. You can lure him back to the ship and I can take him down.
I mean, he's noticed me now.
Start heading back towards the ship, will he follow you?
He is attacking me.
The shields are offline, sir.
Yep, those things really don't last.
Yeah.
Fighter assembly complete. Scan detected.
Oh, we're being scanned.
Fighter assembly initiated. Fighter deployed.
Luckily, there was another fighter prepared.
He's now like 9 kilometers away, nearly 10. Oh no, he's going back around. Seven kilometers away.
Closing in on him.
Yeah, I can see. He's back to being like 9 kilometers away. You're 6 away. I have missile lock and you get range.
I think my game crashed a little bit again.
Okay.
Scan detected. Taking damage. Hull
Shields are
integrity
offline, John. God, your
Fighter assembly
face is off.
I noticed.
Fighter assembly initiated. Fighter deployed.
Ah!
Fighter deployed.
He's come to us! That was his mistake. It's just like, oh, the missile's in range. Oh, everything's in range.
Come on.
Damn it, he's back out of range from my main guns.
He's turning around.
Hello. Is he? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, yeah, no. He's coming back in. Come on. Let me have you. Missiles as well.
Under attack.
Seriously.
Canopy integrity at 50%. Fighter assembly complete. Fighter assembly initiated.
I mean, all of the messages of,
Fighter
you know, down, hull integrity low, all coming through at the same time is not helpful.
I'm being attacked.
Yeah, I think Michael would like to be closer to this guy.
Michael, you have to miss those again.
Hull integrity at 10%. 1%.
Bye, Sebastian.
destroyed.
Nice.
So he started that fight like 7 kilometers away from us, and the thing I had was range. Every now and again he'd get in range of a missile, so I'd just send a missile over and I hope I'd get his attention. And John kept flying over there and we just kept guiding him to us. It was great fun.
There's a fight happening over that way.
Over that way.
Punch it! I have 6 missiles left.
But I can give you another couple of reloads. I need to stop this.
Oh,
Where's this fight, John?
internal security got him.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Jesus, yeah, you did. Go on. I'll take, 27 more missiles, thank you. We're being scanned. John just suddenly stopped on my screen.
I put the brakes on.
No, nobody yet.
Doesn't seem to be.
Ah! Wow.
Accidentally hit John.
That was close.
Close? The rebounding off into space suggests that was a little more than close.
Sounds like it was your fault. We should stop and exchange insurance information.
Speak to the mothership pilot. It's Jeff.
Ooh.
I see a lot of people mining at the moment.
If we were pirates.
No.
I didn't say I was going to. I'm just saying if. Talon would be up for piracy.
Oh, that was a...
I'm just watching your shield just disappear then.
Did you just fly into an asteroid?
I was looking at the controls of the ship. And maybe, yes. And there was an alarm and it was a proximity warning.
Oh, here we go.
Where was that alarm? Incoming missile? That's a bad alarm.
We've got a customer.
Oh, okay, I'll stop firing missiles at John.
I tried spinning, it was,
A neat trick.
yeah, it worked.
Go. Go for shooty bang bangs. He's got everybody on him.
He has made some seriously bad life choices.
It looked like I was targeting John for a second there, so I had to stop firing.
I appreciate this change in your tactics.
25% hull integrity.
Oh, he's gone.
5%.
You really didn't last long until we came to the wrong place there.
1%. Blabbo!
Another one.
Flying through the explosion, yay!
Cool guys fly through explosions.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the over-the-top, you know, don't look at explosions, just...
Another one. This guy.
Incoming missile. Michael,
Yep.
is that you or Mr. Brammers?
Oh, it's Mr. Brammers, definitely.
I'm under attack, apparently.
Would I fire missiles at you, John?
Yes.
That's an accurate statement. God, this game is so loud.
You can turn it down, that's possible.
It's hard to do that while also, you know, shooting at other ships. Yeah, yeah.
This guy's slippery.
Missile away!
He's gone.
Target destroyed.
I'm just keeping an eye as well on like who's saying that they're scanning me. Ah, another one.
Hey, more customers.
Oh no, this guy's quite far away. Hit him, get his attention.
Who are we going for?
Alan Bennett, and he's got a friend as well.
Oh, you won't for long.
They're two eagles, they're not. Let's go for them.
Targeted.
Money is money.
Money is indeed money.
Oh, fuck.
Careful.
Yep.
Got him. Got his attention.
There he is. I've lost him.
Alan and, of course, his brother Gordon.
Target shields offline.
He's down.
Target
Where's the other?
destroyed.
There's another one there, Jock McGregor.
There he is.
He's the one that's shooting you right now.
I'm really not noticing them, to be honest.
I didn't say he was effectively shooting you right now.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Oh boy. Which way is up?
Target destroyed.
We're in space, there is no up.
Which way is not spinning wildly?
Another one. Which one are you aiming at?
Esme Drew.
Well, you can take Esme Drew. I'll work on the other guy.
Ow, he's guns.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Oh.
And he's down.
Target
Lovely job.
destroyed. Under attack.
I'm under attack.
That truck saw.
Who's attacking you, dude?
Don't know, don't see any hostiles. Might just be an old message in the computer system.
This guy should be a. This guy's elite. Let's get him.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Target shields offline.
Whoa, this guy is.
Blammo.
Target destroyed.
Oh, okay. We've got a thing to deliver.
A what?
We've got a delivery contract we just picked up along the way.
Michael?
Yeah?
Michael.
I didn't do anything that you can prove.
I watched the missile leave my ship.
Yes. You don't know where it was going.
I mean, I think I have a pretty good idea.
I saw it curve in a certain direction.
I heard the incoming missile alarm going off.
Look, if you guys don't want to fire missiles at John, then I won't stop. But I might listen occasionally.
Shall we head back and see what and cash these things in?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, it's 250k. That's quite a good haul. Oh, I'm going to slow down for you to dock.
Oh, I've lost signal. Oh, I've got back signal. Fighter requesting dock. Hold steady.
I'm holding steady. I have stopped. Really?
That was a direct hit. I was quite happy with that.
Oh wow.
Fighter docking sequence initiated.
He's doing it. He's actually done. Do you mind? You're hitting us.
He wasn't expecting the dock.
It's true, the dock protected him. We're sort of hitting this asteroid. I don't think you've noticed.
Okay, punch it, Chewie. Let's get us home.
I can't remember mass locks.
Yeah, because he was busy making love to that asteroid. from attracting hard points. That was fun. John's is a fun target to try and blow up. Good say.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, I need to know more info about that.
What? There it is.
So headline: China will not send ducks to tackle locust in Pakistan, says expert.
Interesting.
China will not be sending ducks to Pakistan to chomp through a plague of locusts after all, an expert from Beijing's troubleshooting team has said. Apparently, they had initially reported that 100,000 ducks would be sent from the Zhejiang province to Pakistan to deal with the worst locust invasion in 2 decades. But they have since announced that this would not be happening. Expert Zhang said, ducks rely on water, but in Pakistan, desert areas, the temperature is very high. He pointed out that ducks were better equipped for this, as ducks like to stay in groups, so they're easier to manage than chickens, and they are also capable of eating more than 200 locusts per day compared to 70 for chickens.
I mean, I do.
Meanwhile, Plague Inc. has been removed from Chinese app stores amid outbreak panics.
Yeah, I saw that.
To be fair, I can't blame him for that. Any more last bits of news before we finish up?
Just scanning through some headlines. A Texas police department has offered to test the local residents' meth for coronavirus.
Okay, first of all, I'm not sure how that works.
A Texas police department has come up with a creative way to catch criminals by offering to test methamphetamines for coronavirus.
That's a genius idea.
Are they personally testing it?
They have said that if you want to, you can go and hand your meth in to be tested. Alternatively, if you prefer to have it tested in the privacy of your own home, you may contact the Blanco County Dispatch Department and have an officer come to your house to test the meth for contamination.
smart idea. Why would you not take it?
3,000 meters from touchdown.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So there's a man.
There's a man.
This is going to be an interesting one. There is a man whose job it is as International Olympic Committee member to say whether the Tokyo Olympics will be cancelled due to the coronavirus.
Oh dear.
That's his job. That. Would you like to have a guess as to what his name is?
Coronavirus.
Dick Pound.
Oh no.
And this is how the news outlet has handled this. The long-standing member of the IOC estimates that there will be 2 or 3 month window in deciding whether the Tokyo Olympics will need to be cancelled or not. In or around that time, he would like to say that folks will have to ask, is this under sufficient control that we have confidence about going to Tokyo or not? A lot of things have to start happening. You've got to start ramping up your security, your food, the Olympic Village, the hotels. The media folk will be in their buildings, in there building their studios. Mr. Pound, Mr. Dick Pound, was a former professional swimmer. It is clear that he isn't trying to shaft the Tokyo Olympics. He is merely erecting genuine concerns over the safety of all the athletes and those attending.
Amazing. This is fantastic.
While the truth about the coronavirus is hard to swallow, Dick Pound sounds pretty optimistic that the Tokyo Olympics will continue as normal and encourage the 11,000 or so athletes attending to keep training. As for why the IOC doesn't just postpone the Tokyo Olympics, Dick Pound says that pulling out isn't an option.
They're just having a laugh with it now. Sorry, that is just...
And nailed that argument wide away by saying you can't postpone something on the size and scale of the Olympics. There are so many moving parts, so many countries and different seasons and competitive seasons and the television seasons. You can't just say we'll do it in October. Dick Pound then laid down the hammer hard on why a 1-year delay isn't possible, saying that Japan is spending a whopping $19 billion to host the Tokyo Olympics and expect to have a good time rather than a premature cancellation.
Fuck's sake, I love it, but I hate it.
Ultimately, the fate of the Tokyo Olympics is out of Dick Pound and the IOC's hands, as it all depends on the course the coronavirus takes, so there's only so much fluffing that can be done at the moment. And breathe, we managed to get through this whole Dick Pound Olympics coronavirus story without too much trouble. See, that wasn't too hard, was it? And we're done.
And with that, shall we wrap up for tonight?
How do I leave?
That's a good question, Lucy.
I think you just like go to the crew page and just like say to leave.
Multi-crew options, leave crew. Let's see how much money I made.
Leave crew. So I made 750,000.
932,653 credits.
It's not bad. I'll take that. Accept rewards. Decline rewards. I don't need to.
I don't need your money.
Right, now I'm just in the middle of space, so I need to get back somewhere.
You need to like dock back. You need to dock your ship back in.
Yeah, I need to get that happening.
Oh, I have a bounty?
I have a Mars bar and a Milky Way, but you know, you don't see me shouting about it.
You might want to jump to a different system, then dock your ship.
Can I not just pay my bounty, please? really very sorry.
You are approaching an Imperial facility. Please follow all
Oh, you got a
docking
new message, John.
regulations and fly safely.
Ba-da-ba-da. Winthrop Vision. Oh, I'm too far out, sorry.
You're still too far out.
Yeah, but I'm getting closer. Nearly there.
You need to be 7.5.
Nearly there.
I'm currently on a planet.
I like my new ship. My new ship's awesome.
Your ship is pretty damn cool. I'm in a, I believe I'm in a hauler type ship. Yeah, I'm in a Type 7 transporter.
You are cleared for access. You may now proceed to landing pad 3-4.
I'm proceeding to landing pad
Follow
3-4.
docking protocols.
Okay, well we had fun tonight.
We did!
I really enjoyed it. We had to do this again. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was good fun actually.
I hope you guys had fun as well, watching us stream at home, not just you guys that I'm with. So Jeff, I think if you can download the Twitch
I will do my best.
stream, then you can cut something very interesting together from both our camera angles.
Yep.
And then that can go up on the YouTubes. In the meantime, I'm going to say...
It's a John.
I'm going to say, guys, thank you so much for watching along tonight. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live. And then I'm also going to open this up. So, if you haven't done so already, please hit that follow button. In the meantime, tomorrow night, Sammy is going to be running the Journey of the Immortals Round 2. This time myself, Sean, Carboom, Tanny, Shannon, and Maddie will be taking on the trip home from the Trojan War, because nothing bad ever happened to anybody.
Nothing bad happened.
Nothing bad ever happened to anybody coming home from the Trojan War.
Nobody nearly died, then blundered into a trap and then died again. Nothing like that.
Nothing bad has ever happened to anybody heading home from the Trojan War, so what could possibly go wrong for us? So stay tuned, I'm really looking forward to playing that. In the meantime, on Sunday, we'll be back in March for the Bodak attack in the Tomb of Annihilation. When last we saw that group, most of the team were sealed in a room with a number of the undead slathering monsters known as the Bodaks.
Again, nothing bad can possibly happen.
So stay tuned to see what happens there. Meanwhile, on Monday, for Minecraft Mondays, Sean, Chris, and I will be back on the Minecraft FTB Revelations server as we attempt to... I'm going to be building a Cobbleworks, because I'm sick and tired of having all these situations where I'm like, okay, we've got cobblestone. I have no sand, I have no glass, so I want to get sand and glass and gravel and stone auto-crafting so that we have an unlimited amount of those things before we move on to anything else. And I think Chris is going to be working on brewing. I'm rather hoping that somebody at some point works on food, because eating is nice. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, at the end of March, Sean, myself, MW Cosplays, and a couple of other FBF peeps are going to be down at MCM Birmingham in the NEC. If you are there, we don't have a table this time, but do feel free to stop us and say hello if you see us. I think Creed will be making an outing, and possibly Gunter. And I I think Sean is currently working on a princess, on a Padme costume. If that doesn't materialize in...
That's a son. That's a son.
If that doesn't materialize in time, then we might see the Huntress coming back. We might see Lana. We might see Lara. There's a lot of options that Sean has for costumes. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys at MCM Birmingham if you're there. We'll see you guys again at one of the streams. Head on over to the website, finalbossfight.co.uk, for more information about all the streams we've got coming up at the moment. For now, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and good night. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.